Chapter 20, Auto Insurance. In a car accident, the insured may be injured. More than that, the other driver may be also injured. The insured's car may be damaged. The other driver's car may be damaged as well. Auto insurance covers the insured's car, the other driver, and the other driver's car. In this chapter, we will discuss the main provisions of the personal auto policy. Let's see a case study first. Mike, this person, promised his daughter that he would attend her final high school soccer game of the year. Unfortunately, he was delayed of work on that day. As he drove Soccer Town to the soccer field, he was distracted. While he was distracted, he ran a stop sign and smashed into another car. So in this case, it's Mike's fault. Mike was knocked out in the collision, and he regained consciousness at the hospital. A nurse explained to him the current situations. The person in the car that Mike hit was in surgery. The car Mike hit was a total loss. Mike himself suffered a concussion and a broken arm. Finally, Mike's car was also destroyed. In this case, Mike was injured, and the other person was also injured. Since it's Mike's fault, Mike needs to pay the person related medical costs and repair costs. More than that, Mike was injured, so he needs to pay his medical costs. Finally, his car was also destroyed, so he needs to pay to repair his car. So auto insurance is more complicated because more people are involved. An auto insurance policy usually includes 4 parts. The first part, liability coverage. If your auto insurance policy includes liability coverage and it's your fault, your insurance company will pay the other person the related medical cost and the replacement cost, the repair cost. The second part, medical coverage. If your auto insurance policy includes the medical coverage and you are injured, the insured is injured, your insurance company will pay you the related medical cost. The third one, coverage for damage to your auto. So this covers the insured's car. The last part, uninsured coverage. If you are hit by a negligent driver who doesn't have an auto insurance policy or doesn't have enough money to pay the related cost, you can go back to your insurance company and file a claim. Based on the uninsured coverage provision, your insurance company will pay you the related costs. Let's go back to our lecture notes and see the details. First section, personal automobile policy. We also call it PAP. We know that PAP includes 4 parts. The first one, Part A, liability coverage. Liability coverage is compulsory. It means every driver needs to have an auto insurance policy with liability coverage. if you don't want to buy the other three coverage, well, it's fine, but at least you need to have liability coverage to protect other drivers. If your auto insurance policy contains the liability coverage, your insurance company promises to pay damages for which an insured person is legally liable. In other words, it's this insurer's fault. More than that, the insurance company will defend the insured and to pay the cost of defense. So the insurance company will cover injuries or damage you cause to other people or their property, okay, such as their car. In addition, if you need to go to court, your insurance company will provide defense and pay all legal defense costs for claims covered by the policy. In the previous slide, we said that the insurance company will cover injuries or damage caused to other people or their property. And of course, there are payment limits. If you check your auto insurance policy, you can see the split limits. The split limits contain three numbers. For example, 250, 500, and 100. What does it mean? 250 means $250,000. 500 means $500,000. 100 means $100,000. Okay, so the unit is $1,000. And the first number, 250 means a maximum amount of $250,000 for bodily injury to each person for any one accident. For example, you hit a driver and it's your fault. So you need to pay this driver the medical cost. Now suppose the actual medical cost $150,000. Our payment limit $250,000. So the actual medical amount is less than the limit. So your insurance company will pay the actual medical amount, $150,000. However, if the actual medical amount is above the limit, okay, suppose now the actual medical amount is $300,000, your insurance company will only pay the maximum amount, will only pay the limit, $250,000. Now, suppose that there are other persons in the other driver's car. For example, the other driver's spouse or children are also in the car and are injured. Your insurance company still will pay the related medical cost. But again, there is a payment limit. So it's related to the second number, $500,000. Your insurance company will pay the related medical cost to all persons resulting from any one accident, but the maximum amount is $500,000. And the last amount, $100,000 is related to the other driver's property damage. At most, your insurance company will pay $100,000 for property damage resulting from any one accident. Let's see two application questions. Alan has a PAP with the following coverage. liability coverage, $100,000, $300,000, and $50,000. With respect to each of the following situations, indicate whether the loss is covered and the amount payable, if any, under the policy. First, Alan's son, age 16, is driving a family car, runs a red line, and kills a person. The family of the deceased pedestrian sues, and damages are awarded in the amount of $500,000. Will Alan's insurance cover? The answer is yes, because Alan's son is a family member. However, the actual cost, $500,000, is above our policy limit per person, okay, $100,000. So Alan's insurance company will only pay $100,000. Next question. Alan's daughter attends college in another state and drives a family car. She lets her boyfriend drive the car, and he negligently injures another motorist. The boyfriend is sued for $50,000. Will Alan's insurance cover? The boyfriend is not a family member, but if the boyfriend can approve that he already got the permission, the boyfriend is also covered under Alan's insurance policy. And since the actual amount, $50,000, is less than the policy limit, okay, $100,000, so the insurance company will pay $50,000. We will have some exam questions similar to these questions. The questions will ask you whether the insurance company will pay the insurance amount or not, and how much will the insurance company pay. So you need to know under what situations the insurance company will pay the insurance amount. And the insurance amount cannot be above the policy limit.